Good day. We have another discussion, which is sets and Venn diagram. Okay, so ito yung pag-aaralan natin ngayon. It's all about sets and use of Venn diagram in these sets. So what is a set? It says here, set is a collection of things. Collection of things. It is just a collection of objects. For example, the items you use in school is considered as a set. These include ball pens, papers, eraser, and so on. But we need some new words and symbols and diagrams to be able to talk sensibly about sets. In our ordinary language, we try to make sense of the world we live in by classifying collection of things. English has many words for such collections. For example, we speak of a school of fish, a pride of lions, a flock of sheep, a herd of cattle, a swarm of butterflies, and a colony of ants. They are all called set. We do a similar thing in mathematics and classify numbers. So this is an example of set of numbers and geometrical figures and other things into collection that we call sets. The objects in these sets are called the elements of the set. You write sets inside curly brackets. Yung tawag dito is braces. Curly brackets is also known as braces, and it looks like this. So its name is curly brackets. For example of a set is this one. We have hat, shirt, jacket, pants. We can also have sets of numbers. For example, we have set of whole numbers such as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on and so forth. We have also set of prime numbers. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, so on and so forth. So that is an example of set. And we use braces for sets. Okay? You could have a set made up of your six best friends. For example, set of your six best friends. We have Jen, Pink, Perla, Peach, Bomb, and Jack. And each friend is an element or member of the set. Yung tawag po sa bumubuo ng isang set is known as element or member. It is normal to use a lowercase letters for them even though it is proper or they are proper nouns. It is normal lang. Nagagamit tayo ng small letters for the elements of this set. Okay. Now let's say that Jen, we have Jen, Peach, and Jack play badminton. So we can say that set badminton is made up of the elements Jen, Peach, and Jack. So that is set badminton. And Pink, we have Pink, Peach, Pam play Chinese garter. So we call set Chinese garter is made up of elements pink, peach, and palm. So that is set Chinese garter. So we can put their names into separate circles to identify. We have set badminton and we have set Chinese garter. So how do we describe a set? There are three methods in describing a set. First one is by listing. Magli-list lang po tayo ng mga elements sa iisang set. For example, we have set S. S is the set whose elements are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. The 5 elements of the set are separated by a separator. Anong tawag dyan? Okay, that is commas, and the list is enclosed between curly brackets or braces. Again, the first method is by listing. Ililista lang po natin yung mga elements sa iisang or sa isang set. In this example, we have 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, that is an example of listing. So another term for listing is roster. So the roster method is defined as a way to show the elements of a set by listing the elements inside the braces or curly brackets. For example, we are going to write the seasons as summer, winter, fall, and spring. So we do the listing of the 4 seasons. Okay, that is the first method. Second method is we have a set can also be described by writing a description of its elements between braces. So sa pangalawang method, we are going to use description. Ilalarawan po natin kung ano yung isang set. So thus, the set S is the set of odd whole numbers less than 10. So yun yung kanina sa listing method. We have 1, 3, 5, 7. Kung gagamit naman tayo ng description, so we will say that S is the set of odd whole numbers less than 10. Okay, a set must also be well-defined. Anong ibig sabihin nun? This means that our description of the elements of a set is clear and unambiguous. For example, can we consider tall people as a set? Can we consider this as a set? The answer is, okay, that is no. Tall people is not a set. Why? Okay, it is because people tend to disagree about what tall means. Okay, there is an ambiguous and not cleared description kung ano yung tall people. Therefore, it is not a set. An example of a well-defined sets is we have set S is a set whose elements are letters in the alphabet. Is this a set? Yes, it is. Because it is a well-defined set. Clear siya and not ambiguous. Why? Because we all know that there are 26 letters in the English alphabet. So clear siya. This is considered as set. Next, we have the third method, which is known as set builder notation, or in set builder form. In the set builder form, all the elements of the set must possess a single property to become the member of that set. For example, we have set C, or the set C equals all the values of x such that x is an integer. So meron po tayong single property. And we understood na yung set Z is the set of all values of x such that x is an integer. So be it positive, 0, or negative numbers. So that is using set builder notation. Another example, we have set M. Set M is a set whose elements are all real numbers x such that x is what? Is greater than 3. So we have a well-defined set here. So sabi dito, yung set M is set of all x such that x is greater than 3. That means yung value ng x must be greater than 3. Hindi bababa ng 3. Let's say, for example, if x is equal to 3.1, does 3.1 satisfy the set x such that x is greater than 3? Yes, 3.1 is in the set M. Napabilang po yung 3.1 sa set M. Another, what if X is 2.2? Is 2.2 belong to set M? No. 2.2 is not in the set of M since X must be greater than 3. So we can also have a set which has no elements at all. This special set is called the empty set. Ibig sabihin, wala pong laman yung set M in this case. And we write it with a special symbol like this. So that is null set or empty set. Walang laman yung set M. For example, maybe of empty set is the set of months which has 32 days. So there is no 32 days, right? So set M is null set or empty set. Kasi nga, wala namang months na merong 32 days. Okay, so that is the third method of describing a set builder notation. Let's practice. Tingnan natin kung may natutunan kayo sa ating discussion. Okay, number 1. Specify the set A by listing its elements, where A is a set whose elements are whole numbers less than 100 divisible by 16. Go. Okay, what is your answer? Okay, dito gagamit tayo ng method of listing. So, ililista natin yung elements ng set A whose whole numbers less than 100 divisible by 16 as its element. What is the answer? Set A is the set whose elements are 16, 32, 48, 64, 80, and 96. So that is the answer. We can also include 0, since 0 is also divisible by 16. Next, specify the set B by giving a written description. So in this case, we are going to describe the set of its elements where B is equal to 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. Go. What is your answer? The answer is, we have B is a set of perfect square whole numbers less than 30. Okay, that is perfect square whole numbers less than 30. Next, does the sentence specify a set? C is equal to whole numbers closest to 50. Does the sentence specify a set? Go. What is your answer? The answer is yes. Set C is a well-defined set. It says here whole numbers closest to 50, and there are only two whole numbers na pinakamalapit sa 50, and that is set C is what? Is a set whose elements are 49 and 51. Therefore, set C is a set. Okay, let's proceed to the operations on set. The first operation on set is called as union. What is union? The union of two sets A and B consists of all elements belonging to A or to B. Elements 2 belonging to both sets belong to the union. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung nilalaman ng set A at nilalaman ng set B, yun yung kanilang union. The totality of the elements of two set. Pagsasamahin lang po natin yung laman ng dalawang set. Okay, so the union of two sets A and B consists of all elements belonging to A or to B. So the keyword in union is or. Or is the keyword for the what? The union. Sa union, or ang keyword po natin na to avoid confusion. Union or. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng nilalaman ng dalawang sets. For example, kanina we have six best friends, right? Who played badminton in Chinese Garter. Badminton, union Chinese Garter is equal to Jen, Peach, Jack, Pink, Pearl, and Pam. Since si Jen, Peach, and Jack is naglalaro ng badminton, while Pink, Pearl, and Pam play Chinese Garter. So, pagsasamahin lang po natin yung elements na yon. And that is the union of the sets, of the two sets. Okay. So, we have here badminton, Chinese Garter, Jen, Peach, Jack, Pink, and Pam. Okay. So, the second one is intersection. Intersection. What is the statement under intersection? The intersection of two sets A and B consists of all elements belonging to A and B. This is written as A, the reversed symbol for union, and B. Or we can read this as A intersect B. Okay. So the intersection of two sets A and B consists of all elements belonging to A and B. And that is written on dot notation form. For example, some musicians are singers and some play an instrument. If set A is singers and set B is instrumentalist, then we can say that A intersection B is what? Singers who play an instrument. So that means meron silang commonality. Meron silang pagkakapareho. That is intersection. And the keyword for intersection is and. And is the keyword for intersection. For example, if set A is composed of badminton players and set B is players of Chinese Garter, then we can say that A intersects B is the set of badminton player who plays Chinese Garter. Kung si set A naglalaro doon, badminton lang. Si set B naglalaro, Chinese Garter. Masasabi natin na A intersection B is the player na naglalaro ng badminton at Chinese Garter. So the keyword here is and again. Okay, for example, sino dito yung intersection ng dalawang sport? We have, okay, the answer here is pitch. Badminton, intersection Chinese Garter is pitch. Si pitch lang po ang naglalaro both badminton and Chinese Garter. So that is intersection. Again, the keyword is and, both. So another example, we have set of vowels, intersection, set of letters in August. So what is the answer? That is letters that are vowels and are in August. So what are vowels? We have A, E, I, O, U. How about the letters in August? We have A, U, G, U, S, T. Therefore, the intersection of two sets is A and letter U. Since A and U are vowels, at the same time, makikita pa siya sa letters ng August. A and U. So that is intersection. Next operation is difference. Because sa fundamental operations of arithmetic, we have four. We have the plus, minus, addition, subtraction. We have multiplication and division sa operation on sets, nandito si subtraction or difference. The difference of two sets. What is the statement under difference? The difference of two sets written A minus B is the set of all elements of A that are not elements of B. Ibig sabihin, difference of two sets is what? A minus B. That means lahat ng elements na makikita sa A na hindi makikita sa B. Kung ano lang yung makikita sa A na hindi makikita sa letter B. Okay, for example, we have your badminton Chinese garter, the players. So the key word for difference is but not. But A, not B. But not B. So hindi makikita sa isang elements. For example, badminton minus Chinese garter. What is our answer? So we can see here in our Venn diagram. Sa badminton, naglalaro is si Jen, Jack, and Peach. While naglalaro sa Chinese garter is Pink, Pam, and Peach. Badminton minus Chinese garter is kung sino ang naglalaro ng badminton pero hindi naglalaro ng Chinese garter. And we clearly see na yung naglalaro ng badminton na hindi naglalaro ng Chinese garter is Jen and Jack. Therefore, badminton minus Chinese garter is equal to elements Jen and Jack. That is difference. Another example. What if we are going to reverse the sentence? Chinese garter minus badminton. Sino nga ba ang naglalaro ng Chinese garter? We have Pink, Peach, and Pam. Sino ang naglalaro ng badminton? We have Peach, John, and Jack. Therefore, the difference of Chinese garter and badminton is kung sino ang naglalaro ng Chinese garter na hindi naglalaro ng badminton. And the answer is Pink and Pam. That is the difference. Another one, we have vowels minus set of letters in August. So what are the vowels again? Vowels is equal to A, E, I, O, U. Ito lang po yung vowels in the alphabet. We have only 5. A, E, I, O, U. How about the letters in August? Okay, letters in August, A, U, G, S, and T. In set, hindi na po kailangang ulit-ulitin yung magkakaparehong letters. They are the same. They served as a single purpose lang po. Okay, so we have A, U, G, S, T. Sabi dito, vowels minus letters in August. That means, ano ang mga letters na makikita sa vowels na hindi dapat makikita kay August? Okay, the answer is E, I, and letter O. Set of vowels minus set of letters in August is equal to elements E, I, and letter O. Okay. The fourth operations on set is Cartesian product. So meron din multiplications on sets. What is Cartesian product? The Cartesian product of two sets A and B denoted by A times B is a set of all possible ordered pairs where the elements of A are first and the elements of B are second. So, ibig sabihin na yung A times B must be the set of ordered pairs. Ordered pairs, ibig sabihin partner po. Na yung first element of an ordered pair must be the element na makikita sa set A. At yung second element ng ordered pair is the element na makikita sa set B. Okay, magbibigay tayo ng example. Set A is a set whose elements are 1, 2, 3. And set B is a set whose elements are A, B, and C. Then we can say that A multiplied B is equal to, dapat daw yung first element of an ordered pair is element of set A. At yung second element of an ordered pair must be an element of the set B. So we have here A times B is equal to the set of ordered pairs 1A, 1B, 1C, 2A, 2B, 2C, 3A, 3B, and 3C. That is Cartesian product. Okay, balik na rin natin. How about B times A? So that means mag-iiba yung positioning ng ating elements. Yung B multiplied by A naman is yung first element of an ordered P must be an element of set B. Makikita naman sa set B. At the second element of an ordered pair must be an element of set A. So we have B times A is equal to the set of ordered pairs A minus 1, A minus 2, A minus 3, B minus B1 rather, B2, B3, C1, C2, and C3. So that is Cartesian product. Let's practice. Okay, let's test your understanding. Let A is a set of squares less than 20. Set B is a set of even numbers less than 20. And C is set of odd squares less than 20. The first question is, find A union C. Okay, let's go back to union. Pag union, kailangan lahat ng elemento na makikita sa set A at set C ay pagsasamahin natin. So ano nga ba yung element ng set A? Sabi dito, squares less than 20. What are the numbers which are squares less than 20? We have, C muna. So odd squares less than 20. We have 1. We have 4. These are squares less than 20. 1, 4, 9, and 16. Pero hinahanap sa letter C is only odd. So, set C is an element, is a set whose elements are only 9 and 1. While set A is a set whose elements are 16, 9, 4, and 1. That is less than 20. Therefore, we can say that A union C is equal to, pagsasamahin lang po natin lahat kung ano ang makikita sa set C at saka sa set A. We have 16 and 9. Isang ulit lang po kasi yung element na 9 na makita sa C at yung element ng 9 na makita sa A serves only one status. Iisa lang po sila. We have 16, 9, 4, and 1. Okay, that is A union C. Next, find B intersection C. Pag sinabi namang intersection, that is kung ano ang makikita both sets. So, common. Ano nga ba ang commonalities ng dalawang sets? Okay, set B. Set B is even numbers naman, less than 20. We have even numbers, less than 20. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. Hindi na po mabibitin si 20 kasi nga sabi dito less than. Next, we have set C. Hinahanap is only odd squares less than 20. And that is 9 and 1. Therefore, we can say that B intersection C is empty set or null set. Since wala po silang commonalities. Walang 9 sa set B at walang 1 sa set B. Therefore, B intersection C is equal to empty set or null set. Next, find A minus B. So, dito naman, A minus B is kung ano yung makikita sa A na hindi makikita sa set B. That is difference. Let's list muna. Set A is 16, 9, 4, and 1. While B is 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 9, 8, 6, 4, and 2. So therefore, yung element na makikita lamang sa set A na hindi makikita sa set B or 9 and 1. 16, makikita both. for makikita both. So the elements na hindi makikita sa A na wala sa B is 9 and 1. So that is difference. Last one. Find C times A. Cartesian naman tayo. Let's go back to Cartesian product. Sabi doon, yung gagawa tayo ng set ng mga ordered pairs. Pero paano? Okay, dapat yung first element of an ordered pair must be the elements of set C. Kasi ito yung given natin. And the second element of an ordered pair must be the set of elements of A. Ito yan. So let's do the listing method first. C is equal to 9, 1. A is equal to 16, 9, 4, 1. Then, C multiplied by 9 is 9, 16, 9, 9, 9, 4, 9, 1, 1, 16, 1, 9, 1, 4, and 1, 1. So that is Cartesian product. Next subtopic, we are going to differentiate finite versus infinite. Ano nga ba ang pinagkaiba ng finite versus infinite? All the sets we have seen so far have been finite sets, meaning that we can list all their elements. So, pwede nating malilista yung elements ng isang set. Merong dulo. So, we have finite set. Example of finite sets are vowels, set of vowels, which is set of elements A, E, I, O, U. So, merong specific and limited number lamang. Okay, another example, we have letters in August. That is A, U, G, S, and T. Therefore, we can say that finite set is if a set has a starting point and an ending point both. Merong simula at merong hangganan. That is finite set. How about infinite set? That means beyond. Walang katapusan. May forever dito sa infinite set. Okay. Example of infinite set. Whole numbers, which is set of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so on, so forth, and so on and so forth. Ano nga ba yung whole number which is last, pinaka-last, or pinaka-biggest number? Ano pa, di ba? Hindi pa natin nalalaman kung ano yung pinakamalaking number sa balat ng lupa. So, whole numbers is considered as an example of infinite set. Another example is negative numbers such as negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative so on, and so forth. Hindi pa po nadidiscover yung pinakamaliit na number sa balat ng lupa. Thus, negative numbers is also an example of infinite set. So what is an infinite set? If a set has a starting point but no ending point. Merong simula pero hindi alam kung ano ang katapusan. That is an infinite set. Okay, so points to identify a set is whether a finite or an infinite. So ito po yung mga tatandaan natin kung masasabi natin yung isang set is an example of finite or infinite set. An infinite set is endless from the start or end, but both the sides can have continuity, unlike infinite set, where both start and the elements are there. If a set has the unlimited number of elements, then it is infinite. And if the elements are countable, then it is finite. Pag limited po at mabibilang natin yung isang element ng isang set, that is finite set or finite set. Pag walang katapusan, hindi alam kung ano yung dulo, that is infinite set. Okay. Let's check your understanding. Tingnan natin kung may natutunan kayo sa pinagkaiba ng finite versus infinite set. State whether if it is a finite or an infinite set. Number 1. Set B is a set whose elements are even numbers between 10,000 and 20,000. What is your answer? Go. Okay, what is your answer? Before we proceed to your answer, we must list all the elements na nasa set B. And what are those elements? Set B has elements 10,002, 10,004, 10,006, 10,008, 10,010, hanggang 10,194, 10,196, until 10,198. So, meron tayong specific starting point, which is 10,002 rather, and the ending point, which is 10,198. And therefore, the set B is finite set. Okay. Next, set. Set A. Whole numbers that are multiples of 3. Go. Okay, so what we are going to do is to list all the elements according to the description. Sabi dito, whole numbers that are multiples of 3. Okay, so set A is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, hanggang, hindi natin alam kung hanggang kailan. So, we have what? We have a specific starting point, but no ending point. Therefore, set A is an example of infinite set. Next. Set C is even primes. Ano ang ibig sabihin ng primes? Okay, when we talk about prime numbers are numbers that have only 2 factors. That is, 1 and themselves. For example, the first 5 prime numbers are, we have 2. Kasi nga yung factor na ito is only 1 and itself, which is 2. 3 also is a prime number because the factor of 3 is 1 and itself, which is 3. We have 5, 7, and 11. But we have your set C is even primes. We will do the listing method. Set C therefore is equal to 2 only. Kasi the rest, yung mga primes doon are odd numbers. So we have set C is equal to 2. Meron siyang 1 element. Therefore, what is this? Finite or infinite? Meron pa tayong starting point, which is 2, and the ending point, which is also 2. Thus, set C is a finite set. Next, set D. Set D is whole numbers less than 100. Whole numbers is considered as infinite. Pero dito, we have additional description of less than 100. So we will do the listing. Set D is 99, less than 100 daw. 98, 97, 96, pababa. We have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. In this case, we have a starting point of 99, less than 100, whole number, and an ending point, which is 0. Therefore, set D is is a finite set. So we'll proceed to another sets. We have universal set. What is a universal set? A universal set is the set of all elements under consideration, denoted by capital U for universal. So all other sets are subsets of the universal set. lahat ng subset ng isang set ay napaloob sa universal set. Ibig sabihin, lahat-lahat ng interesting part is what? Is napaloob sa universal set. So think of a universal set as the big picture. It includes everything under consideration or everything that is relevant to the problem we have. So the universal set is a set that has everything. Well, not exactly everything, huh? Everything that we are interested in now. So sadly, the symbol is the letter U, which is easy to confuse with the U na ginagamit sa union. So we have to be careful. In our case, the universal set is our 6 players. We have people who played badminton and people who played Chinese Garter, as well as yung tao na hindi naglaro both badminton and Chinese Garter. So ano yung universal set natin dito? We have universal set is Jen, Jack, Peach, Pink, Pom, and Perla. Kasama na po si Perla sa universal set. Next is disjoint set. What is the meaning of disjoint set? It is the set with no element in common. So, ibig sabihin, hindi makikita yung laman ng isang set sa laman ng kabilang set. So, that is disjoint set. For example, set 1, 2, 3 and set 4, 5, 6. Sa set 1, 2, 3, walang 4, walang 5, walang 6. Sa set 4, 5, 6 naman, hindi makikita yung 1, 2, and 3. So this is an example of disjoint set. Next, we have letters of cat and letters of dog. If we are going to use the Venn diagram, we have this. Cat, dog. So this is set of animal on land. And the other set is animal on or animals on water. So this is an example of disjoint set. Okay. Next sets, we have complement of a set. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng complement of a set? The complement of a set, denoted by A, is a set of all elements in the given universal set U that are not in A. So, ibig sabihin, yung complement of a set is, ito yung set na hindi makikita sa universal set. Okay? So, that is complement of a set. Okay. Example, if we have here set A is equal to letters and set F is equal to vowels. Yung universal set natin dito is set E kasi letters. We have A hanggang sa letter Z. Yung set F naman natin is vowels and these are A, E, I, O, U. Therefore, masasabi natin na yung complement of F is what? Is consonant. Kasi nga, walang vowels dito. Okay, that is an example of complement. Another, if our universal set is whole numbers, lahat ng whole numbers, at yung set P natin is odd whole numbers, odd, that is not divisible by 2. Therefore, masasabi natin na yung complement of P is what? A set of even whole numbers kasama ng 0. So that is an example of complement. So by putting or by using Venn diagram, eto siya. Kung gray area is our whole numbers, ang complement naman ng odd whole numbers is even. That means, hindi sakop ng odd whole numbers is the complement of odd. Next, we have the null set. Ito yung nasabi natin kanina. Null set or empty set. Ito yung set na walang laman. Okay, what is null set? It is the unique set having no elements. Its size or cardinality is 0. Pag sinabing cardinality, it is the number of elements. Bilang ng elements na napaloob sa isang set. For example, the set of months with 32 days. Wala. Walang buwan na merong 32 days, right? Okay, that is an example of null set. Other examples are the set of dogs with 6 legs. 6 po yan ha. Typo error. 6. We have the set of squares with 5 sides. Wala namang squares na merong 5 sides. The set of cars with 20 doors. The set of integers that are both even and odd. Walang integers po na both even and odd. So that is an example of null set. Next, we have equal versus equivalent. Ano ang pinagkaiba ng equal sa equivalent? 'Di ba? Para silang magkatulad. Equal and equivalent are maybe the same, but they're not when it comes to set. Equal set. Two sets are called equal if they have exactly the same elements. Ibig sabihin, kung meron silang magkaparehong elemento. For example, vowels. Vowels is equal to set A, E, I, O, U. Kasi yung vowels ay mismong A, E, I, O, U. So they are equal. Another, 1, 2, 3 is equal to 3, 2, 1. Even though meron pong different position. But they have the same number of elements and they have the same elements mismo, which is 1, 2, and 3. Another, we have gods and dogs. They are equal since yung letter are the same. We have G, O, D, and S, which can be seen both sets. This one is not equal. 1, 2, 3 is not equal to 1, 3, 5, even though they have the same number of elements. Pero si 2 at si 5 ay magkaiba. So this is not equal. Second, ABCD is also not equal to ABC. Even though may ABC both sets, pero sa iisang set, meron pong D, which cannot be found on the other set. So it is not equal. Same with letters of cats and dogs. Even though they have the same number, pero different yung letters. Okay, that is not equal. So these are other examples of equal sets. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is equal to 3, 9, 7, 5, 1. ABC is equal to ABC. So, eto. Bakit magkatulad sa ABC and ABC? Sabi dito, two sets are called equal if they have exactly the same elements. ABC have 4 letters, while ABC have 3 letters. Hindi naman sinabi sa equal sets na kailangang the same yung bilang ng elements. Yung sinasabi sa equal set, the same yung mga elements. And we have AA that is serves as single lang po. Iisa lang po yung AA. So we have AA na makita sa isang set. We have B and we have C. So they are equal. Last one, we have letters in August. And that is S-T-U-A-G. G rather. So hindi na natin uulitin yung U kasi nga iisa lang po yung status ng U. Next, we have equivalent set. Ano pinagkaiba? It is simply a set with unequal number of elements. Kung sa equal set, dapat magkatulad ang elemento. Sa equivalent set, dapat magkapareho ang bilang ng elemento. For example, set A is equal to A, B, C, D, E. Set B is equal to January, February, March, April, and May. This is an example of equivalent set. We can say that set A is equivalent to set B. Another example, set C, sweater, mittens, scarf, and jacket. Set B, apples, banana, peaches, grapes. These are equivalent sets. Set C is equivalent to set D. Bakit? Kasi nga, yung set B, meron pa tayong 4 elements. Sweater, mittens, scarf, and jacket. Sa set D, meron pa tayong 4 elements, which are apples, bananas, peaches, and grapes. Thus, set C is equivalent to set D. So what can we conclude to equal set and equivalent set? That all equal set is an equivalent set, but not all equivalent set is equal set. Lahat ng equal set pwedeng maging equivalent set. Pero, hindi lahat ng equivalent set ay pwedeng maging equal set. Okay, that is equal versus equivalent set. Let's check your understanding. Let's practice. State whether if it is equivalent, equal, or neither. Set A is equal to 1479. Set B is equal to 9741. Is it equal, equivalent, or neither? Go. Okay, the answer is set A is equal to set B. Equal po sila. Bakit equal? Kasi yung set A at saka set B, they have the same elements. Kung titignan natin, they have the same number of elements. Thus, masasabi natin na yung set A is also equivalent to set B. Kaya nga kanina sa conclusion natin, lahat ng equal set is considered as equivalent set. But not all equivalent is equal set. Okay, next. Set C is letters in Mississippi. Set B is MISP. Is it equal, equivalent, or neither? Go. Okay, what is your answer? The answer is? Okay, the answer is equal set lang po. Equal set. Since the letters in Mississippi are M, I, S, S, so that serves as one letter only. So, meron tayong singularity dito. I, another I, we have S din, we have I, and we have letter P. So, we have only 4 letters. So, M, I, S, P. And this is equal set. Next. Set E is consonants. Set F is vowels. What is your answer? Go. Okay, the answer is neither. Consonants, we have how many consonants? Since we have 26 English alphabets. Minus vowels na 5. We have 21 consonants. And we have 5 vowels. 21 is not equal to 5. And 21 is not equivalent to 5. So the answer is neither. Next, set G is equal to M, A, K, E, and set H is equal to E, A, M, Z. What is your answer? Go. The answer is set G is equivalent to set H. Since yung letters sa set G are M, A, K, and E. So set H naman is E, A, M, and D. What makes it different? Yung letter K and letter D. Kaya hindi sila naging equal. Since they have the same number of elements, which is 4 elements, therefore, set G is equivalent to set H. And Taran, we are done for today. So, thank you guys for watching this video. So it's all about sets and Venn diagrams. Hoping na may natutunan kayo and may naunawaan to this discussion. And for more videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.